Afrobeatz news people, guys, it's me Kevin. Welcome back to Afrobeatz news, and one source of Afrobeatz entertainment and just coming at you. Don't forget guys to like and subscribe as well as turn on post notification and stay tuned for more Afrobeatz related entertainment and just coming at you. So guys, today I must say this, I'm very pissed. I'm pissed because I've recorded this thing like twice. This same video I've recorded it like twice. Unfortunately my video file got corrupted, so I have to do an audio. Anyway guys, let's jump into the news today because we have some heavy stuff coming out today. Some really heavy stuff going on. First off, we have the artist Jhay being accused of murdering his label boss Kashy. So that's coming up very soon. Very gloomy news, guys. Stay tuned for that coming up soon. Next up, we have the one and only OBO. Davido has actually been doing something really great for somebody out there, because it turns out that OBO Davido funded a guy's education in Nigeria, and this guy allegedly dropped out from a school in England and returned back to Nigeria before Davido actually stepped in to fund his education. Anyway, moving on to the next news, you have the BB Niger winner, the one and only Laycon, is set to release a new single featuring the one and only Laycon Nengi and Neo all in one song. So BB Niger fans out there, you guys should stay tuned for this one. It's coming out very soon, fresh and hot. Anyway guys, starting up with the first gist of the day, which like you guys recall, I said it's a very gloomy news because this involved the death of a record label owner, a record label boss, the guy known as Kashy. Now, according to reports, Jhay was arrested in Ghana, and this is in connection to the death of his record label boss, Kashy. Kashy is of course the owner and founder of the record label Laycon Entertaiment, of which the artist Jhay is the front line artist. Of course, Jhay is an up-and-coming artist who have actually won a couple of awards. He's actually won an award as a new rookie of the year at the 2019 Headies, and also he's won the best new act of the year at the City People Music Awards. So he has very good potential. Anyway, the issue right now is the fact that his record label boss died, and people are saying it's suicide, while some are saying that it's a case of murder. Now the story as regarding why Jhay has been seen as a suspect is because Jhay and Kashy had a confrontation, in fact a full-blown fight right before Kashy's death. Now what was alleged is that Jhay and Kashy had a dispute as regards, their arrangement or their record label business, as the case might be, and this led to some kind of confrontation or fight where it turns out that Jhay was brutally beaten. He was punched in the mouth, and he even come on social media on Instagram to show his injured or battered face, and he said that it was Kashy that did it. Here's a clip of that, guys. Before I roll it, you guys should know that this looks very bad. So if you don't like blood, if you don't like those gory stuff, so tune out right now. Anyway guys, roll it.
The house Jew, because I cannot talk. See this guy with me. I don't do anything. I record. And this guy beats me like this. I'm done with Cash Nation.
So as you guys can see, that was Jhay, and this particular incident happened just hours before it was alleged that Kashy committed suicide. Now, obviously, that is not the story that most people are actually going by. Most people are actually saying that it wasn't the case. Kashy did not commit suicide. What actually happened was that Jhay, after he was beaten, went out to get some hoodlums or cult boys, as the case might be, and also some police officers, to come down to Kashy house. And once they get to Kashy house, two things either happens. Now, according to reports, from witnesses and people that seem to know what actually happened, it said it was either Kashy saw them, and in order for him to escape and survive this attack, he had to jump his balcony and unfortunately jump to his death, or he was beaten and then pushed off the balcony. So that's the story. Whatever the case might be, it seems like it's not looking good for Jhay right now because he's seen as a prime suspect in this case. And like I said earlier, he's already been arrested. But one thing I would say as Afrobeat news is that first of all, we should make sure that we don't be fast to point fingers and call this guy a murderer yet. We need to allow the legal court proceedings take place and let him be proven guilty. He seems really guilty. It looks really bad for this guy right now, but the thing is that we need to allow the case go through the legal proceedings before whatever proclamation is made. So far it's looking really bad for Jhay. Like I said, I hope he's able to get things right with himself, and if he actually did kill this guy, then damn to him, man, damn to him. Anyway, moving on to the next news, man. Damn, that first gist is very, very gloomy. Anyway, moving on, like I said, to the next news, you have the one and only Davido. It turns out that Davido is out here doing great things for people. It's been said that Davido actually funded the guy's education, full sponsorship in a Nigerian university, and this is a guy that actually dropped out from school in England. He moved to Nigeria and now he's coming out to thank Davido for funding his education in Nigeria. Without much ado, right? Let me just read exactly what's written down here. This was written, right? A young Nigerian man, Jhay Valentino Sanya, has thanked music star Davido for partly funding his university education in Nigeria. So guys, I was wrong initially. It was he partly funded his education in Nigeria. So according to the young man who recently graduated from the Afe Babalola University, it was the funds from the GoFundMe account created after he dropped out in England that saw him through school. Now this is the post that this Nigerian dude posted. Now this is what he said: Uni timeline. Left England because money no dey Lagos. The reason I'm laughing is because I remember that the song by is it Naira Marley? No, I'm not sure. When they go talk say money no dey Lagos. Zlatan, no, the song by Zlatan, money no dey Lagos. That's why I'm laughing, guys. Anyway, let me go on and read this tweet by this guy, Jhay Valentino Sanya. He wrote this: Uni timeline. Left England because money no dey Lagos. Mentor sets up a GoFundMe for uni as Davido drops funds to support my fundraiser. Thanks to Twitter folk, resumed ABUAD and survived Nigerian education. First class EEE. Hashtag thank you Jesus. Wow, man, this guy did really good. First class education. And you guys should know now, if you're studying in Nigeria, you know how hard it is to get a first class. So getting a first class education for sure, it's a big deal. And it turns out that Davido actually acknowledged this guy by typing these: crazy with 2 exclamation mark, happy for you. Man, Davido out here doing gracious things. We need to give Davido a round of applause. This guy is really doing it big and winning big in the Nigerian music scene. You know, it's normal, right? What is said is true, right? You give, and the more you give, the more you receive. So I'm guessing the grace that Davido has, or the exploit you see Davido doing in the international scene, and the money you see he has, it's just as a result of his good and loving and giving attitude. And guys, that's pretty much what it for Davido, the one and only OBO. Moving on to the next news, to somebody just as a bit more I wanted to say just as influential as Davido, but you guys know that's a lie. But we're talking about the man himself, Mr. Laycon. So yeah, as with Laycon has actually come out to announce a new single with Dorothy, Nengi, and Neo. Now, initially I actually made a mistake. I said that Laycon is set to feature Dorothy, Nengi, and Neo. Guys, that is clickbait. That is wrong. Laycon is not featuring nobody. Laycon actually announced his new single, and then a video on Thriller that he did, he had Dorothy, Nengi, and Neo all dancing and vibing to the song. So that is great news on its own. But Dorothy, Nengi, and Neo, these guys are not singers. I don't think they would be featured in any of Laycon's song. I mean, I might be wrong. That might actually change, but that's not the case. But anyway, just let me jump into reading exactly what the headline says as regards this. So on March 10, 2021, the Nigerian artist and winner of BB Niger Lockdown, Laycon, announced his new single on Thriller. Now this came in a video with fellow BB Niger Lockdown contestants Nengi, Dorothy Bako, and Neo Akpofo. So this is a video of that. Roll it. man, guys, I'm going to get a copyright for that particular video I just played. Now, this comes after the launch of I Am Laycon a few weeks ago. Laycon's debut album is also on the way. So guys, what do you guys think about this going on right now with the one and only Laycon? It seems like he's having a really swell time with music. Now, I'm going to say this, right? Not every PP Nigeria winner that decided to delve into music actually succeed. I think Laycon is the first one that's doing music properly, and it seems to be getting a lot of buzz and a lot of attention from like music fans out there. I think the icons, these are very strong fan base, and they seem to support Laycon no matter what. No matter what Laycon does, they support him very well. And Laycon personally is not a bad musician. He's actually a really, really good musician. He has good rhyming skills, so he's a good rapper. And now I'm seeing that he also has good singing and Afrobeat music skills generally. So Laycon would really fit well with all of these other contemporary artists. I mean, the Joe Boy, the Rema, the Fireboy, and the rest of them. Laycon will fit really well. I know that right now most people are actually discovering Laycon for the first time, so people really don't even know that Laycon came from BB Nigeria. Most people are just thinking that Laycon is just a singer or musician or has been an underground singer for a long time. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Laycon currently is winning big time, and seeing Dorothy in particular again, man, it actually feels really nice. It feels really nice to see them. And one thing I was say about that video is that it feels like a reunion of their housemates. They were once in the same house, and it just feels nice to see them all together again in one car, even though it's just for a couple of minutes. So guys, what do you think about this particular event that Laycon actually made possible? So guys, that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe, as well as turn post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeat related entertainment. I'm just coming at you. I'm out on now, guys. Peace.